Right, unexpected pickup. Now, I've basically been at work today. Well, I say work, it wasn't work. It was more of a fucking meeting that I didn't want to go to, but you know, that's life for you. And don't mind the backing track, it's annoying me as well. I've had it on for the last 10 minutes, so don't worry. But yeah, I haven't actually been home today as such. I actually came back about an hour ago and found out that my wife had picked up something for me, which wasn't expecting. Her excuse was that it's basically an early birthday present, basically, because my birthday just happens to be on Christmas Day, so yeah, it sucks. Um, Christmas kind of overrules my birthday, so yeah, she's kind of treated me to this. Now, normally I wouldn't do a pickup for it, but in this case, there is basically this notion behind me that I always kind of get something new. I tend to just get hold of it, open it, and then whack it on or off or whatever it may be. Lately, I've been doing videos of basically my pickups and stuff like that. So, if you recall, I have actually done unboxings as well, which I've enjoyed doing. So I decided to do some more for every basically console or game I get that's going to be like special edition, things like that. I'll be doing that. So, for this exact reason, this is one of the reasons I'm doing this. Now, like I said, unexpected pickup. I didn't actually pick it up. She did. And well, yeah, that's about how that cuts it out. But the thing in question, I've actually been after for a while. I did have one at one point, as you guys already know, before I sold all my consoles. Back in the beginning when we moved in here. And this pickup is basically one that I intend to keep this time around, just like the rest of the stuff I have up there. But in all fairness, I'm happy with it, and it's brand new, so you know, she randomly bought it for me for birthday, so yeah, there you go. Thank you very much for that. But the thing in question is this. Now, Wii U. Like I said, I've had one before, but unfortunately we were short on cash and we had to basically sell it, so I was gutted. Like I said, I had no say in this. It's what she bought me out of nowhere, so yeah, that's that. And as you can probably tell, it is the Mario Kart Premium Pack, as you see on the front, and basically the box is pretty much normal, if I'm honest. You've got all the bits and pieces and things like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox this for you, basically see what I get into it. I'm pretty sure I know what I get into it. I'm just hoping, as I've said with the PS4 one, with the unboxing, hoping that it's an actual physical copy of the game, because I don't like download codes. It annoys the fuck out of me. You don't pay money to get a download code to download something onto your console. It doesn't work like that. To me, that's pointless. You're paying for a piece of card and numbers. So yeah. Anyway, we'll sort that out now. And by the looks of things, I don't actually need scissors either. So you know, which is always good. It makes life a hell of a lot easier, if I'm perfectly honest with you. So we'll open that up like that. Don't mind me throwing shite around either, because I will throw shite around. Sorry for the stun there. I'm just watching my wife dance to Billy Hatcher, which is always good. Now, let's see what goodies we've got. Now, first tray, the top one that comes with it. Obviously, you're going to get all your power supply and things like that. That being the power supply for the charger, by the looks of things, I think. Is it? Yeah, charger. So yeah, you get that. With the premium pack, I believe you get a charger for the gamepad as well, which is in handy for me, because you know, charging it through your wall and just leaving it on the floor just pains me. It's annoying. Also, you have your power adapter for the actual console itself, which everybody needs. You know, you don't have that, you don't have a console. Simple. Yeah, why not? Also, you've also got. Actually, bear with me. That is a Wii Karaoke download code, apparently. What the hell's Wii Karaoke? Fuck knows. Anyway, all the rest of that is obviously your guidance to the console, but as everybody also knows, nobody needs that. I don't know anybody that reads the manual before setting up a console now. And suspicions are at rest. Physical copy, awesome. Don't want download codes. Hate download codes. As I'll probably never use a Wii Karaoke, whatever the hell that is. You know, why not? I'll open that up. And stuck to the bottom of there are the little feet for the actual console, which you stick on the bottom. It holds the console in like vertical. It's always good. I prefer it vertical anyway. That came out wrong. We'll not go any further into that, guys. And she's laughing over there. You can look at her. There you go. You've got your little holster for the gamepad, which you stick on there when you're not using it. It's not the charger one, just so you know. That's just the bog standard thing that you stick it on when you're not using it. Although the charger for me would probably be more handy because it also acts as a holder as well, so that'll probably go somewhere randomly, just topped up on the shelf and stuff. That's it. That's the only word I could come up with. As of this generation as well, and as much as I hate to admit it, unlike the Xbox 360 and the PS3, which were HD consoles but didn't come with a HD lead. Yeah, fair enough. But this was the first of this generation to actually come with an HD cable, which is that there. Just think, Nintendo coming out with a console first that has an HD cable in the box. There you go. Miracles do happen at some point. And also you have your Wii sensor. Now, if I'm honest, this is the bit of the console I don't like, because I already have a sensor for the Wii. And if I'm perfectly honest with you, why they couldn't just make a multi-plug for one of these, I don't know. So you could just have the one for both consoles. That's beyond me. Instead they make crap like handles for controls. And then you also have, which is always handy, this little beastie, which is your charging port for the thing. And did the last one have wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like little wheels underneath where you just slide the controller on and it charges that up for you. Like I say, it's a bit of a weird one, is it? Oh no, the pin's there. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, you wouldn't think I'd had one of these before, would you? The way I'm talking. Let's pop that there. Now, that would be the first box. No one cares about that. Now, the box is going to go up there. And this time I don't plan on getting rid of it, if I'm perfectly honest. Now, I'm going to whack this out. Now, this is where the cream of the crop comes, because obviously we haven't had the best bit yet. So, there we go. It's bloody heavy, I'll give it that. Right, I'll undo that. Now, let's pull this out. Now, as much as it might look like it's not the console, trust me, I had this problem last time trying to figure out which one was the console and which one wasn't, until I lifted the damn thing up. Now, this is one of my favourite controllers, if I'm perfectly honest. It is the controller for the Wii U, but as you already know, it's a touchscreen pad which you can view games on there or games on the TV, which, you know, it's always good. Now, just a few things I want to mention about this from experience from last time I had it. Now, everything on it is accessible. I have no problems with that whatsoever. The analog knobs are fluid, the buttons on the back, trigger buttons are absolutely awesome. A, X, Y and B, fine. The only buttons I ever have the problem with is the home button, which just feels mushy. It just feels cheap and nasty. It almost has, how can I put it, a soft click, and it's just horrible. You've also got a TV button and a on button. You can also switch the console on by that on button on the controller when or if you have a charger for the actual controller, because it will die on its own, which is what I had the experience with before. Not that it's a bad controller, it's just battery life is tragic. Yeah, there you go. Going through that, on the top you've also got ports on the top for linkage. You've also got headphone jack and volume, because you can use that as a mobile speaker as well, almost like a handheld, which, why they didn't just do that to begin with, I don't know. They could have kind of linked the two consoles together instead of making, what is it? 3DS, 3DS XL, 2DS. New 3DS. yeah, whatever. They could have done pretty much the same thing with that and made it link to the Wii U, but obviously they didn't have that in mind because, let's face it, Nintendo aren't always, well, great when it comes to marketing these days. Used to be, aren't so much now, which is always good, so I'll pop that back in there. Then I can just pop it down, if we can. Why won't you go in? There we go. Don't smile at me like that. Why won't you? A dirty-minded wife, everybody. Anyway, we'll pop that out of there. Now, obviously cream of crop. Now, let's face it, if you're watching this, and if you can be bothered watching this, you're watching it because of the console. If you don't already have one, then you're going to want to see it. So, let's pull that out. And we'll... Fucking hell, that's sticky. What's going on there? They've glued it with semen, man. Random. And the weird factor is tape all over it. Look. Pull that off. Pop that there. And then we'll just... Don't ask me what's going on here because I don't bloody know, if I'm perfectly honest. Just pull that off there. Put it in there. Looking at it as well, it's a goddamn fingerprint magnet. That's coming from experience as well. I didn't tend to touch it before because it's just a case of fingerprints show up and it's so easily, it's unreal. There's no more plastic on there, is there? I don't think. Let's have a look. No, that's fine. Yeah, so there be the console, but now this has been one of my peeves about this console when I last had it. When you look at the Wii, you think, oh, well, they make something round about the same size. This is probably one of Nintendo's biggest consoles besides the GameCube. It's also one of the heaviest, which boggles the mind to begin with. But if you look at the front, you've also got that there, which is 2 USBs and the SD card slot. And stupidly enough, it's the same SD card slot that is on that, hardware-wise, on the Wii. And, you'd think they'd have moved it. In fact, no, it's Nintendo. They wouldn't have moved on. Just ignore what I said then, because I'm wrong. But yeah, on the front of it, you've also got your disc slot, you've got your power button and eject button, which always comes in handy. Let's face it, I'm surprised Nintendo didn't actually forget to put them on. But, why not? And on the back, you've also got your adapter for the AC power. You've also got HDMI. The little red one there, which is for the sensor, which, again, I don't know why I can't just have a multi-plug for that, I don't know. And then 2 USBs on the back, just in case you want to hook up any basic external hard drives or anything like that. And what's great about it is, I'm perfectly honest with you, the actual console itself is fairly thin. It's probably thinner than most, and it makes life a lot better, if I'm perfectly honest. The only thing I'm going to be a pain in the neck about is the fact that this is going to be a pain to set up because it also needs updating before you actually play it, and that update is a big thing, if I'm honest. So that's going to be fun to install. Along with that, I did get a few other bits as well. I'll just pop that down there, along with the game pad. So we'll slot that there. So we'll grab these here. 2 games that came with the console as a bundle is Super Mario Brothers U, which, always a good game. There's not much to be said about that, to face it. And also Rayman Legends, which I've played Rayman Origins and thought it was fucking epic, if I'm honest. It was an absolutely awesome game. And let's face the facts. This on here, it was actually made for the Wii U because you're using the gamepad in order to play the game, which is always good. So, pop that back down there, if it doesn't drop on the floor first. And then, you've also got these beasties, which I got as well, along with the offer, which are basically headphones. Turtle Beach headphones, which I never thought existed actually. The first time I saw these, I kind of pat myself because I've never had Turtle Beach. And they probably won't get used for online play either, so, But yeah, got them. And they do look fairly suave, nice white, good looking as well, so why not? On top of that, the only other thing that I got is something to hook all this up with, because currently I am out of HD slots on the telly. Now, as you can probably see, if the camera's wide enough, I do have an HD brick there with only the two HD blocks in it. But you know, it's one of them. But the TV does have two HDMI slots inside the back of the back of the TV. But here's the kicker: I only have the one HD block, so I ended up buying that, which is a three-way, unlike the one which I have up there, which is a two-way slot switcher. So I actually have two more on that. So when I do get the Wii U up and running, I can slot that in and sort it out. So yeah, all in all, I've done pretty damn well, and I basically share it with you guys. I have got a few other things coming up as well, which look pretty good. When I do get all this up and running properly, I will give you a show. And in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then, you know, there's other places to go. If you did enjoy it, give it a like, because that's going to help me as well, because, you know, everybody needs to be liked. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and in the meantime, guys, I will see you guys later, and happy gaming.